Becoming a first-time father, dog. Congratulations, baby boy, man. How does being a father now change your perspective? Does it add anything, any terms in terms of any extra weight or motivation when you're stepping on that field and thinking like, man, I gotta feed my son now.
Yeah, I think that was like one of the first things, especially like coming back from injury. He wasn't born. I just got hurt in the Baltimore game. I didn't play in London, and then we had our bye right after that. So he was born during the bye. So being like, man, there's a blessing in kind of all the disguise of how our season works out, and kind of being injured, and be like, man, I get to be there for the whole birth, and like I'm not worried about like, man, we're about to fly out. But man, that moment of being skin to skin with my son and putting him on my chest after he was born, I'm like, I feel like it gave me superpowers. Like I'm like the ability to heal up. I'm like, that's Monday recoveries now. I'm like, man, I'm like, tell him about the game on Sunday, sitting here. So I'm like, all right, you're gonna be the F here. We're gonna flutter motion you, and we're gonna hit our double move right here. And I'm gonna be playing the Z. Devontae's lined up at X. All right, we're gonna find our ISO right here. We're gonna get you on your double
Mm-hmm.
move. And but
Mm, mm, mm.
I remember that first touchdown. We had the Saints was my first week back, and hit a double move, caught it for a touchdown, and like just screaming
And
the
then
excitement, be like, man, I'm
hit him
back.
with one of these right here. Hit him with
Yep,
one of these
had
right here. That
to.
boy was rocking the
I was like,
baby.
man, yeah, exactly. I was like, man, that's why I know. Like, that's how you got them big biceps too, man. Man, little did you know, holding that baby for a little over an hour, dude. I'm like, man, your arms start to get sore. And like, took the
Uh
first 10
huh.
minutes. I'm like, yo, I need to start working on my biceps again because I was like, yo, I didn't know that rocking it would
Especially
make you so
especially a
sore.
Nakua baby. I'm sure that baby came out about 12 pounds, 11 ounces. You know
He
how
was
big
a
them
little
Nakuas
dense
are.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's awesome, bro. I mean, there's nothing like it. I remember my son was born, and it just keeps getting better. That's why like it sucked so bad this year when I got hurt the week I did. The following week was supposed to be our Sunday night game against the Falcons, and before that we hadn't had a game where he was like able to be on the field pregame, and so that was supposed to be my first game where I got to see him. Now that he's a year older than he was last year. Last year he's on the field. He don't know what's going on. He's just Google Gaga, just eyes glazed over, just sitting just there. And then now he like a full on toddler, like Daddy, what's up? Like, and then just to be able to
Yeah.
see me in my uniform, bro, like that would have been just But it's all good, because we gonna run it back, pretty soon.
Yeah,
So,
I can't
but
imagine him seeing that green grass and be like, "Oh, it's my turn to run around."
Oh my gosh, man! And then to see dad in the uniform, like, cause they see dad every day, and then just regular old dad, and then all of a sudden they see just Superman. They like, oh my goodness, like I can't
Yeah,
believe it. You know what I'm
I
saying? Like,
100%. It's funny. Kai came out to the last game, and his son is out there, Mana Boy, who's 5 now, and he's at the game. And I saw him on the big screen a couple times in the game, just waving the towel, screaming. I'm like, oh man. And I gave him a pair of
mm-hmm,
gloves, and Kai sent a video of him after the game. He's been asked to catch the football in the
uh
living
huh.
room all day, every day. He's Rams house also. I'm like, man, I'm like it makes me even more excited, like the things I get to tell my son. But then I'm also being like, man, if that's how much my nephew enjoyed that experience, I'm like, I can't wait to have that experience with my own son. Like, yeah. So
It's
I
so
can't
good,
imagine
man.
that feeling.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Well, hey, congratulations. It only gets better, by the way. Like, just really live in the moment with it, and then, because once the little infant baby stages go, they go. But every moment is so great, bro. It's amazing.